Welcome back to the Reality Check. My name's Josh Spooner, host on the podcast here alongside Shwan Maroof.
Hey guys.
Today we are joined by Hayley and Daisy.
Hi.
It happens every time. We're actually changing our niche, guys. Now we're only interviewing autistic people. So
Apparently so.
Daisy is also a fellow autistic person.
Yeah. I'm autistic.
What type of autism do you have?
Like a bit. No, I have
A bit.
What type of autism do you have? A bit.
a little bit of autism. I feel like I want to say like Cool Ranch autism. Have you seen that? No, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm chatting rubbish. Like no, it's okay. It's just mean. I'm chatting rubbish. It's an autism thing. Sorry, it's Asperger's syndrome.
Oh, there we go.
My I can't say who has it. One of my family members has Asperger's.
Oh really?
Yeah. She doesn't like to admit it, but definitely does. Do you get really angry?
No.
Do you find like if you come out of a pattern, you get like really like freaked out?
Kind of. I think that everybody with autism is like really, well, it's like a spectrum, isn't it? So some people have traits that I might only have a little bit of, but they have a lot of, and then sorry, hi. And then, but I think that I don't like when my routine breaks, really. I kind of like to know what's happening in advance. But then I'm diagnosed with ADHD as well as autism. So I'm also impulsive. So I'm a bit of a mix.
Got it
so,
all then.
Yeah, if you tell me to do something, like if you're like, we are going to Mexico tonight, I'm like, yes. You know, like I'm straight. I'm going to the airport. I'm ready anywhere. I love it.
What'd you guys do? So we haven't even spoken about that. What'd you do?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
That's my full-time job, yeah.
Same, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And what'd you guys do on your OnlyFans?
Show my fanny.
So I get a lot of people asking for like wee content, but you can't do that on OnlyFans. Like even if you squirt or something that looks a bit like wee, that's not allowed. So I have to have like admire me for wee, OnlyFans for just the basic stuff, and then there's like loads of different weird niches, so you have to have different pages for.
Wait, you can't squirt on OnlyFans?
You can, but if it looks too much like wee,
if you name the content,
if it comes out yellow, like what?
no, if you just like wee yourself, and it's the way you word things. Sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm sorry.
Hi. No, I don't know why I keep saying hi. I'm really nervous. In like 10 minutes, I will be so normal. It's just the first 10 minutes.
Should we put a timer on and see if it starts?
I won't be normal, but I'll be less nervous. And if you name your video like squirting, like if it is a video primarily of you squirting, like that's just what it is, they will probably pick up on it and flag it, and they will take it down. But if it's like a full length video and you just happen to squirt in it, then it's not really a problem.
How did you start OnlyFans? Like, what were you doing before? Because you seem like a proper character. Were you like in a musical or something?
I wish. That would be well
I
fun.
feel like you're fresh out of a Disney film.
Yeah.
Belle.
Harry Potter.
I
what were we
actually
saying?
got married.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah. What's her name? Bella Lestrange.
Bellatrix Lestrange. That's who
Yeah.
someone said.
I thought it was Moody Margaret we were going for.
No, I'm not being.
No, moaning.
I'm not being
Moaning
moaning Mel.
Oh, that's the
Well, I
one.
guess
Yeah.
That could be a new
I am
video.
on my OnlyFans.
All right, comment down below if you think she looks like Moaning Myrtle or Bella Lestrange.
Oh, Luna Lovegood. Well, she's blonde, but she likes animals, so I feel like I am kind of Luna.
So yeah, how did you get into it?
So I worked for. Wait, am I allowed to mention them? I'm going to do it. Ann Summers. I used to work for Ann Summers. I worked for a lingerie shop and sex toys. And yeah, but then in case you have to take it out, do you do that?
We won't need to.
We're not taking it out.
Well, Ann Summers don't. What can they do to me? They tell me off. Anyway, so I used to work for them, and then please stop looking at me like I'm really odd because I'm going to get more nervous. I'm sorry. No, I'm normal now. Hi. So Ann Summers, I used to work for them, and I saw what I'm trying
All right,
so
we
hard.
get it. You won't find Summers. What? Get to the fucking
I feel
point.
like you've never sat away from me and you're being very different because you're over there.
Yeah, when she came in, she was like, "Oh, where are we sitting?" I was like, "You there, you there." She went, Not next to each other.
It's got really
She needs the moral
disorientated.
support.
Normally I can just like, she's right there, and if I'm like freaking out, just grab, like stress ball, I like grab her tit like this. I'm like, I'm okay now.
That's a high stress ball right
So
there.
I'm gonna have to just, sorry.
What you're grabbing there is a free hand job. That's a free hand job.
Free hands?
Free hands. It's a big boy chest.
Oh, I thought it said free hand job.
Yeah, I thought free
I
hand
thought
job
that was
too.
like you're
I
wanking
was
to
like,
him.
No, you got to pay a lot of
asking
money.
me to give him a free hand
Free
job?
one.
Oh, okay.
No, you'd have to pay Schwan for that.
I mean, so is it your husband that's in the back?
Yeah, but we're swingers, so he's good with the free hand jobs.
Not that I'm offering them.
No, he won't give hand jobs.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right, sorry, Santos.
Wait, can he? Is he all right to come? Just wave, say
Are
hello.
you happy to wave?
Do you want to come and wave?
Yeah, come in shot. Give the camera a
When
wave.
I've been on a podcast before.
Camera right here.
Just come in between, in the middle.
That's Lee. He has one ball.
One ball.
Yeah,
What's his nickname?
one ball Paul.
One ball pool.
So you guys, wait. I didn't even get to how you started. Like,
Oh,
you worked for Ann Summers.
Sorry, yeah. And then I used to so I did all the parties and stuff, and I used to go to people's houses and I'd take the lingerie. And then I was like, I lost loads of weight. I used to be quite self-conscious. I was a bigger girl. I lost 90 pounds. And then I was
She
like,
was fat. Did you have the fat niche before? Oh, wait.
did I
Is this
say what?
before?
Honestly, I piled it on in a year. I was
Or
always.
did you like do the fat niche?
No, I
BBW?
never did any online
You're taking
stuff.
advantage of that.
I said that on the way here.
Yeah.
We're talking about the fat niche.
It's not hard to get fat
So
again.
many bigger girls
Wow.
do really well. But anyway, no, I was really self-conscious. I got a mortgage, and then where I moved, there was loads of like dessert places on Just Eat, and it just did it. Like I just piled 90 pounds on in like a year and a half. Then I lost it again and was like, oh, I'm cute again. And then I decided to start wearing the lingerie instead of selling it, and then like posting online in it. And then I was like, may as well get my tits out. And then I was like, may as well get my fanny out. And then that was it.
And so, how long are you two been together for?
10 years.
How old are
10
you?
years.
29.
29. So, wow, from 19.
Yeah, we met on my 20th birthday.
So 9 years.
So, well, almost 10 years.
And
gonna be 10
when did
years
you
soon.
first start swinging?
About a year ago.
Wow. So almost 9 years you didn't. And then
No.
What was it like for the first time? Like, were you not a bit nervous the first time you did it that this
No,
might fuck everything up?
No, I was the one who was more into it. I was
So-
like, I want to see you fuck another girl.
So
I
you
wanted
initiated it.
What?
Did you initiate the swinging?
Yeah, I wanted it. And he was a bit like, he was actually, had never been with another girl when we met when he was 19. He was a virgin. He had only been with me. I think the one ball thing had always like, don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
You are.
Sorry, Paul.
Sorry, Paul. No, well, I think the one ball thing probably also made it a bit more nerve-wracking, whereas now he doesn't care. Obviously, he's like gets it out in the swingers club, like, yeah, I got one ball, and he just doesn't care.
That's like an attraction. You bring people
It's
over.
cool.
How many people has One Ball Paul been with since you guys have started swinging?
Yeah, that's a question.
Have you racked up his body count?
Yeah, I love it, but we're very safe. We obviously we have to be anyway because
Wear helmets and safety goggles.
safety. Yeah.
Wait, so do you
Wellies. Wait.
do you fuck other guys?
I have a couple of times now. We do couple swaps sometimes. We're always in the same. It's more like a foursome scenario if we do that. But yeah, I have. I and for work as well. So sometimes, but he's always there when
Okay.
I'm even if it's for work. If I'm filming, he's not there, but he's around. So if I need him, he's there.
So you decided to wear the lingerie and post it and stuff like that. How did you get into OnlyFans?
So I was a delivery driver, and then I kept needing a wee sometimes when I was in the middle of nowhere, and and then I don't know how it happened. Someone randomly messaged me. They were like, "Oh, you're a delivery driver. Do you like to wee outside?" I was like,
What? What
like-
kind of...
That's so weird.
I was like,
Who goes from I'm a DPD driver to do you want to piss for me? Like, what? How does that even happen?
well, that's how it happened. And then he was like, oh, I don't suppose you'd like sell a video of you weeing outside. And I was like, no, that's so weird. And then after a while, I was like, I could do that. And I was like, I wonder how much. And he was like, oh, I don't know, like 50 quid or something. And I was like, 50 quid for like a 2 minute, not even a 2 minute video. And then I started like Admire Me. And that became kind of normal then. Like, it's so simple. Like, literally, you can purchase like random videos and you don't even have to subscribe. And then it was just happened really easily. And then I got really big on TikTok. And then like I would like we're in the background, and then people would like comment like, it sounds like frying chicken. And you know, like we hitting the floor, it's like shh. So people thought I was like faking it with like frying chicken, but I was actually just weeing. You couldn't see it.
Wait. So, wait.
How did frying chicken come into that equation?
You were pissing on a TikTok video?
Yeah, there's TikToks. Yeah. Where you can't see me pissing. I'm just like this.
So how do we get banned?
Yeah. We get banned on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, I've been banned loads, but they seem to like me weeing. Anyway, I got with my partner, Owen, and he was like, you're dead fit. Why don't you like do OnlyFans? He's like, if I was a girl.
Your partner said, what's going on with all these guys doing it?
He was like, if I was a girl, I'd well do it. And I was like, okay. And then literally put my link on my bio. And then all the people from like school and stuff were like flooding in. And then like the first like few months, I was making like $2,000 a month, just like dead easy from like not even trying. And I was like, well, this is the thing now, isn't it? And then, yeah, it just really spiraled out of control, to be honest.
And what do you do on OnlyFans?
What do I do, like video-wise?
Yeah, other than weeing.
No, I can't do wee on there.
She does a lot of the fetish stuff.
No, I did go through a phase of doing a lot of the fetish stuff. Now it's just normal, like couple, like really raw videos of, like not like Pornhub. I feel like Pornhub's made out like sex is really like filthy, and whereas it's just sex. We do like couple swaps and stuff as well. And
what fetish stuff did you do?
So I met this, I don't know how. So I was doing like key holding stuff.
What?
For cockholds.
Yeah, like
What's
where
key
they have like a
chastity?
cage on their cock, and you have the keys, and their cock's like caged up.
What?
Then you met him, didn't you, and dommed him in real life?
What?
It was so.
Wait.
I had a few of them. I had like loads of these keys just chilling around my neck, and like.
What do you mean?
So
I'm
they were locked
confused.
away. They couldn't touch their
Bro,
dick.
why do you know what this is?
I know everything.
No, you just knew straight away.
Yeah, key holder.
Why do you know that?
I know everything, bro.
That's so weird.
I know everything,
Do you
bro.
have-
Wear 'em on.
No, bro, I just know what it is.
Hayley's going home with an extra key.
Yeah.
No, the fuck
Wait,
she's
so
not.
do you keep the keys
Yeah, so-
for like a long time?
Yeah, so
And
like
they can't have
they
sex
have to
until...
like pay you to look after this key.
That's what they're
Like weekly or monthly, you like
Wait,
come up to an
what, and
agreement.
they don't have sex?
They can't touch it.
Bro, let me explain this to you and the people at home. So they put on a chastity device which locks their dick away so they can't get hard or touch themselves. Then they send her the key for her to look after it, and they pay her for as long as she keeps it. And if they want back out, they have to get the key from her. They
But
can't
they
do
probably
anything.
Pay more as well.
Yeah. I'm not even going to say anything.
And then because they can't wank, they just leak jizz everywhere.
Oh,
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, they just come all the time.
See, I'm not dominant, so I've not even.
what's the weirdest
know
dom
that.
session you've had?
Well, I've only really had the one, I think.
Sorry.
Proper one anyway. So anyway, this one I was talking to for ages. He kept saying like he wants to meet me, and I was like, I don't meet people. That's not what I do. Like blah blah blah. And then he was just kept offering to pay really good money, and I was like, said to Owen, I was like, that's my partner. I was like, maybe if like somehow you come with me or you're near me or something. So anyway, I decided to meet him in Townhouse in the Wirral, which is like a really big sex fetishy house thing that's all really safe and everything. And there was an event going on. I thought, at least if there's an event on, there's loads of people around. And
I came.
he was really into like forced bi stuff. So forced bi is when you're not gay, but you get forced to be gay, but it's a bit gay.
You're
Still
Yeah.
gay.
So anyway, we got there and we were like watching other things going on. And then in the end, I found this couple I was chatting to them, and she was like, "Oh, my fella's into anything," and I was like, "Oh, would he like get his dick sucked by another guy?" And she's like, "Yeah, probably, whatever." And then anyway, I forced this scenario of glory holes and got this man that I didn't know to put his penis through the hole, and then my submissive would suck him off, and then he then put it up his arse, and then put it back. He sucked it again, and he was covered in jizz, like his man's jizz. And then all my interest levels went, and I just left him.
She got bored.
I got bored and left, and she was waiting outside for me.
She came down like, I just got someone to jizz all over his face and now I'm fucking off. And I was like, oh my God. Like you literally left him with jizz all over his face. And
it's like,
why is he paying you?
Yeah. I felt like a man that I'd just cummed, and like I was like, well, I'm not interested anymore. I'm going now.
What's this? Please explain. Forced by?
Yeah.
So he's straight.
Yeah, but he did used to send me a lot of videos with massive things in his arsehole and like,
It sounds very straight.
He's really straight.
Straight guys do like stuff in the bum too. That is normal.
Yeah, but
that
they
needs to
don't
be
like
normalised
cocking
up
it.
there. Yeah, but
Everything did look like a cock that went in there.
Yeah.
So like forced.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like a cock. If you're putting things up your ass, it's not exactly very.
It is though, because your G-spot's up there, the male G-spot. So like you don't have to be into men to like stuff up the bum.
The way you suck that guy's cock, he's into cock.
Okay, I'll
The way
take
you suck
that.
that dick, you definitely liked it. my friend.
Yeah, I don't think you can suck a guy's dick and be straight.
Make it straight.
I think the idea of forced by is they want to prove their submission to their mistress or dom by doing stuff they typically wouldn't want to do. However, if you're requesting it or you're doing it, you're gay.
Comment down below if you think you can suck a guy's dick and not be gay.
He also took it up the arse.
And
What?
suck the dick again.
He took, yeah.
The only bit I was talking about was the dildo. I don't think the dildo makes you gay.
What? Putting a dildo up?
She she sat at home. He sat at home bouncing on a fake cock.
Bouncing on it, that's
That
gay.
bit doesn't mean.
So if you bounce on it, it's gay.
No.
Where's the line? Where do you go? Oh, we're getting a bit too gay now.
No, if you're gay, like men, if you're a man who likes the same, if you like the same sex, you're gay. But if you like sex toys,
Okay,
no
but
matter where, it doesn't make you.
What gender sex toys are you putting up your ass?
What
Can't stick a vagina up your arse.
Yeah, so you're putting a man's genitalia up your ass.
That's because that's just a shape that feels good. That's
It's also
if
the
it's
only
not an
shape that can
actual
really go
dick,
in.
Yeah.
If you're not attracted to men, you're not
you can't
gay.
exactly put a square up there, can you?
Some
No,
kind
so
a box.
but just because it happens to be shit. So, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what everyone's trying to say.
Who do you agree with?
Both. So like, you're not gay if you put a fake dick up your ass, but then you.
But wait, you're like, imagine you think your boyfriend's completely straight. One day you come home and your dildo's in his arse. Are you going to be
And
okay
he's
with
bouncing
it?
on
He's
it.
not
bouncing
gay.
He's
on it.
bouncing.
Is it the bouncing that
And
makes it gay?
I'm saying this as somebody with a husband who will not let me put anything near his asshole. But
Good
if
lads.
he did,
One ball pull.
that would not make him gay. Not that I would ever have a problem with him being, obviously if he was into, that wouldn't bother me at all because I'm not homophobic, I don't care. But
my bitch
it
is
wouldn't
gay.
bother me if he liked toys up at his bum, it wouldn't bother me.
So because
That just-
I've got like a lovely strap on and I get loads of straight
Lovely.
men. I don't know if they're straight. I'm guessing they're straight. They're straight. I'm sure they're straight. Wanting me to peg them because I'm a woman with a cock.
Straight
No,
up gay.
it's not straight. That's gay.
What? Like,
What? You've got a hot girl there, and you could easily have sex with her. Instead,
You're
want her.
telling me you've never had anything up your ass?
No, I haven't had anything
Not a
up my
finger.
ass.
Let's put something up your ass
No.
and see you change your
Actually,
tune.
I had an ex-girlfriend put a finger up my ass, and it was
And
the
you
worst
loved it?
experience of my life.
Okay.
And I said, "Get the fuck out."
She didn't wet it enough.
Yeah, there we go. Lube, not enough lube.
Yeah, mate, just not enough lube. That was the problem.
Yeah, and I wasn't gay.
I'm not even arguing this.
Do you like to put things up people's asses? Is that the thing?
No, that's not it either. I don't even. Well, actually, I quite like putting a finger up a girl's ass while he's shagging her.
Haven't?
So I can't-
Didn't
sorry.
you just say you've been trying to convince?
Yeah, he's like, he won't let
So
me.
if you don't like it, why are you trying to convince him?
No, I mean, I've a couple of times playfully been like, you wanna, but
not
he's not
unplayfully.
into it, so that's fine. But I'm just saying, I think that like it's normal if a man enjoys it because it's where the G spot is. So it's you know,
Do you know where else the G-spot is?
go on.
In your penis. And you
Well,
don't
isn't
need to put anything up your ass to get it.
I made someone come once with just a dildo strap on in their arse, and they weren't even hard. It was, you don't have to be hard. It's just mental. It just goes everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And they were just like,
What?
it was just so weird.
So wait. Have you done it before where they don't come?
For like filming.
What?
It's usually girls I'm strap on in, not men. But this occasion, they weren't
Yeah.
even hard. It was the fact it wasn't hard. I was just like, oh, wow, I did it.
Have you ever come not being hard?
Like,
Wet
yeah,
dreams.
probably. I've never had a wet dream.
I've had a wet dream.
I wish I
So
would.
sick.
Mate, I'm so jealous.
And I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, and then it's like,
Bro, I grew up and
Say it
everyone
like
was,
twice.
everyone was like, oh, I've had a wet dream, blah, blah. And I'd be there like, must be nice.
I dream in black and white.
Stop that.
Yeah, there's
now.
only like 10% of the population that dream in black and white. It's awful.
What?
You dream black and white.
Yes, I dream black and white. I
Is there
can't.
like horse and carts and everything there?
No, it's still a normal dream.
Oh, it's funny.
The dildos are black and white. The guys jumping on it are black and white.
Thought in your dream.
Poor thing.
Well, it's not gay.
Rewind that.
It's not gay. It's
That's not gay.
Yeah, it's not gay.
No, that's straight.
Have you ever hurt anyone doing like this
No.
bombing stuff? No.
I'm really gentle, I think. And then obviously if you can tell when somebody wants more, but
You ever fisted a girl?
yeah.
Tell us.
So
Now,
there's a girl that I'm good friends with now from fisting.
great bonding.
Yeah, that's how I become friends with a lot of people.
We're real close. I felt her insides. Elbows in
It's
deep.
crazy
Oh,
when you
were
do
telling
it.
me like it's like birthing a gazelle,
Well,
isn't it?
no, it's so warm and wet,
it's
and
like-
then it like hugs your wrist. Although you're in there, your wrist is so tight on your anyway. So I went to go to this collab with this girl called Trucker Girl. She's really big in like the
Trucker
trucker.
Girl.
Yeah, she's really big for like trucks and stuff.
Wait,
in the
wait,
industry.
wait. I know this girl.
Yeah, brown hair.
She's kind of, is she quite big?
Yeah, like tall and
Like thick?
I guess so. Yeah.
I met her in Ibiza.
What? How long ago?
I think a year ago.
You could have fisted her.
Did you birth the gazelle?
No, she definitely had OnlyFans as well, so it must be.
Yeah, she's really big in the industry. But yeah, we met up and then we decided to take both of our Land Rover Defenders along. It was a long drive in a Land Rover Defender. It was like 2-hour drive and it was just a long drive. Anyway, got there and we did this whole like womb raider thing. It was so hot. We were like dressed in little shorts and things.
Womb raider.
Womb raider.
Wow.
And so yeah, we did the whole like driving around in the Defenders as like little teasers and stuff. And then it got down to it, and we literally just started like it was like so magical. Is my boob out?
So magical.
No. It was like raining in the woods and all the leaves. It was really wet and muddy.
So
it was
wholesome.
really. It was fit. And anyway, we just started basically just fucking each other all over these Defenders and like squirting on each other. And then I fisted her. There was other stuff going on like dildos and things, but my fist went in and it was just gone. And I was just there like, I was just staring at it, and it was, all you could see is this. It was so warm and wet. And then I was doing it, and she said I was actually better than her husband at doing it.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Poor husband.
And then we had to do a rubber version because OnlyFans doesn't allow real fisting. So then I had to do it again.
That's
Do you mean
another
rubber
thing.
version?
So like I had to get there's like a fist, like
Toy.
a rubber that looks like a fist.
Like a dildo.
Which was actually harder to do because you don't know how far you can go. You're there like, whereas a fist, you can feel how far the womb is, I guess, for
Right.
raiding.
So that made you best friends.
I see how you bond, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bond.
We've done that before.
Bond.
We like spat on each other and it was just fit.
Yeah.
Don't
do
say
bond.
bitch.
Spat on each other, like
And mud
where?
on each other and just,
Mud.
yeah, we were like in the mud and all sorts. Wasn't clean at all. It's nicer than it sounds. You should try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
That's where me and Josh are going to go afterwards. To
You've
the
got
forest.
me for when you want to do like the fun, cute stuff, and then you've got your other friend for when you want to do like the mud. I'm like, no, that's my worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
Really?
Have you ever been fisted?
No, I don't think that would work.
Don't think.
Why would it not work?
I tried that big dildo at the last podcast we were at.
Wait, what?
What?
On the break, we got sexy, didn't we?
What do
Me
you
and Hayley, we on the break, they left the cameras rolling. They went out for a break.
They went for a fag break.
And they were sponsored by Love Honey, so they had this big like thing full of these advent calendar and full of the toys, and we were like, let's fucking play. And we did, and I tried to put this big dildo up, but it wasn't.
It was like a massive fist.
It wasn't. No, it was. It was like a. It was anyway. It was quite a big dildo. It wasn't happening. But
I squirted everywhere.
I've not had actually.
Squirted
No.
everywhere.
They came in the room
Wait, how long were they on this fag break for?
like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
How are you squirting in
Wait,
5 minutes?
why did you?
She's so.
Was this
deadly.
like planned, or did you
No,
just
no,
get
no,
We were just
horny?
like, let's just. We didn't mean to go this far.
It was just a bit fun.
Bro, imagine if like we
We
were
were
on
like,
a podcast, they want a break, come back and we were wanking, bro. We'd be in prison.
No, we'd spoke to them. About playing on the set before, and they'd been like, "That's fun. Do it."
I bet, yeah.
Was it guys or girls?
Oh, yeah.
Both couple.
Mr. and Mrs.
Did you guys do anything after?
No,
With
not
them?
not with them. No, they're not
You
swingers.
just squirted in their studio, and
Then they come in, we had to carry
Yeah.
on.
how did you carry on?
Playing in the puddle.
Well, they were just like, why is it wet on the floor? Oh, I don't know. And then it was just.
The videos on our sites, isn't it?
Oh, you made a video of it.
Well, we
Oh,
asked them
that's
to
mate.
send us the stuff.
It was still recording.
Did you know it was recording?
I said,
weren't
I wonder if
sure.
it's recording. And then when we asked them
And it was.
afterwards, and it was.
I'm just trying to comprehend what went through your mind to why to just do that randomly.
I think we were just a bit excited, and
Well,
they
we were
had
cock
said
rating,
to
weren't
us-
we? They were like
Oh,
getting all
yeah.
cocks up, and they were like, so what would you rate this cock? And what would you rate this cock? And then just a bit filthy it was.
We'd just been looking at cock and talking about cock and stuff, and it just happened, didn't it?
What is a good cock?
Sorry, that died in my head.
What's a good sized dick?
Do you remember there was one they got up on?
It was floppy.
and I was like,
Oh,
and
right,
I
yeah.
was bouncing. You were like, you really like that cock, and I didn't realise that I was actually
Just like this,
bouncing
like
while I
grinding
was,
on it.
Oh, well, I was looking at it. I was going like this, and I didn't realise.
I describe like the best.
What's your ideal dick?
Okay, I not too big, like average to just above average.
What is
not
that?
too
What is
big.
that?
Probably like anything
Show it.
from.
With your hands.
Oh God. Anything probably like 6 to 7 inches is probably perfect. And a bit girthy.
Girth matters.
Yeah.
More, I think.
If they have like a nice little like vein running down.
I like
it.
a bit of a bend. Some of them have a bend and it gets there.
If it's an upwards bend.
Yeah.
I
Someone
like
get Philly in here. Bends to the
I've
left.
got a
mate.
bend. It bends to the left though.
that. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. That's not what I was doing.
Are you laughing at Siobhan's penis?
No, I wasn't.
she was.
It's an awkward laugh. I'm autistic.
Like a
Stop.
banana. No, man, it's not that much of a bend. Like a little curve, like a free kick.
Like a free kick.
All right, and then what's your perfect size?
Like a 7 or an 8 incher.
Ooh, bit
Thick.
big. 8 would hurt, I think.
Do you think?
Don't know. Cervix.
So every girl has said
8.
7.
7.
Okay.
That's it.
Every girl. So I think we've gathered the perfect dick size is 7 inches,
We've asked many.
and we've asked a lot.
I feel like a lot of men that probably are 7 inches think that they're small. Do you know, like, there's got this weird thing in their head. They're like,
It's because of porn.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. Which is because a lot of us would rather like an average cock than a huge cock, because we just look at that and think that's gonna hurt my tummy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
think
you
if-
literally feel it in your tummy. You're like,
And the next day.
I think it's more of like a fantasy. Like,
It's a domination thing, right?
yeah. It's like it's no longer about pleasure. It's about you serving him.
I think
Yeah.
it's
And
like
that's the
it's like
hotness behind
muscles,
it.
right? You want to have the biggest muscles in the world. You also want to have the biggest cock in the world. Even though, like, having the biggest muscles in the world
Bro.
is not always the best looking.
You know, if you have like a really big dick and you get a
I
hard
don't
on, yeah, I know. But
You tell me,
I know what
Josh.
you're going to say, I think.
He's got a 15-inch willy.
anyway,
Prove it.
Looking at his
anyway,
shorts.
it'll be coming down
Yeah, I
here,
thought
mate.
that. You'd have to wrap it up like a snail.
Got a weightlifting belt before I do a squat.
Tuck it like the.
Right, yeah, but when you get a hard on, when you have a really big dick, all the blood rushes to it,
Yeah.
and sometimes you can't think properly.
You get lightheaded.
Yeah, and they can't keep it hard because it's so much
What?
blood to keep
Yeah.
it hard.
No, I don't believe that.
But all the
You
blood
can't think properly.
Yeah, because all the blood is going into
So
your
what
dick.
happens? What do you start
They
thinking
pass
about?
out.
They
You
pass
get
out.
faint. No, you do. You get faint because the blood. That's what a boner is. The blood rushes to your dick. So it's come from other places in your body.
So if you get a hard on and you don't feel like passing out, you've got a small willy.
Yeah, to be fair, that's probably why I always pass out.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering. I thought I had like epilepsy or something like
That
that.
massive banana dick.
So I heard you have a musical talent.
I do.
Oh, you play an instrument?
Yeah, kind
Oh.
of. Yeah, no, I do. So, well, I didn't know I could do this, and I heard that there was going to be a talent show in the local swingers club, and I was like, I want to go. I don't have a talent, but I want to win. I was just excited, and I just wanted to win, bit competitive, and I was like, what can I do? And I was thinking about it, and I know that I can queef if I'm hanging upside down and help open my legs, so the egg has to help, gravity has to help a little bit. Anyway, I can queef, and I thought, right, let's try and hold a harmonica to my vagina and queef into it. And it worked, and I won. I went and I did it, and I won.
Wait,
and then, yeah.
Can you tell me what the other talents there were? Because I want to know how this was the number one talent.
Hey, it was amazing. Don't even doubt my talent.
There was backflips, there was playing guitar, and then there was Hugh queefing.
I didn't think I was going to win. One girl like put a humongous dildo. The first time I met this girl, she was getting quadruple fisted.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and
What, in one hole?
yeah, in her vagina. Yeah,
What? 4 in 1?
Four. Yeah, four.
that golf?
2 people.
So does that ever go back to normal size?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
No.
It's muscle memory, isn't it?
Yeah, people say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
if you
yeah.
have, even if you have children, it springs right back. I've not had
I don't know about
I've not had
springing
children,
right back.
so I
It
wouldn't
is
know.
true though.
But it does, yeah, it
It
doesn't.
I've never
I feel like
noticed
having a
anything.
loose vagina just comes down to like you as a person. Like, it's just unfortunate that you have it. Sort
True.
of.
No, well, I know that the girl that was also on this talent show who uses specifically huge things in her vagina, she has told me that if she has to practice, and if she for a while doesn't use these big things, she's like back to square one.
It's like bumhole. You have to train your bumhole, don't you?
Do you?
Yeah,
Do you,
like
Siobhan?
some people, like some like gay lads I know, and they know they're filming because they don't. Some of them don't always receive like the bum stuff. So when they've got like an event coming on, they like have to train their arse to
I've never
take
trained
stuff.
my ass.
I've been that horny that I'm just like throw something in.
Whack enough lube on it
My mate-
on your ass.
Only skinny things. Sorry.
My friend Callum Roberts does this sort of thing. He doesn't warm up at all. He just goes straight in.
So do you guys? Are you just allowed to have sex with whoever you want? Are you guys in relationship? I know you're married.
I'm married.
I'm with my partner. He's just started OnlyFans, so we've just gone sort of down the route of like couple swinging sort of thing.
So if-
like not swinging, like swaps, but we're really new to it. So I haven't actually physically done anything with another guy properly. We've only done sort of like play so far. We're just easing ourselves in gently because at the end of the day, it's still our relationship. It's going to be our relationship's more important than this job. Like, so we're just easing ourselves in gently.
What's
We've got
play?
a few, just like oral and stuff. Yeah, we went to our first
Easing
ever.
your way into it, yeah. Just sucking a bit of dick.
It was great. I loved it. We went to our first couple swap not long ago, and Owen didn't tell me how ill he was. He was so ill, like COVID ill, and he didn't want to he didn't want to tell me in the morning because he didn't want to like cancel because he knew I was really looking forward to this. And we went there. It was only like an hour down the road, and we got there, and it was all lovely. We all got on really well. We'd met before, so we knew these people, and we made a few TikToks and things like that. And then we finally got down to it, and we started doing stuff separately just to ease in gently. And we like doing like some oral and stuff, and then we decided to start trying to swap. But I kept looking at Owen and I was like, why isn't he hard? why isn't he hard yet? Normally he's there, like ready to go. And I was like, go on, Jen, sit on his face. I'm trying to help him along. So I got like, mate Jen to sit on his face, and I'm with her fella, Mark. And then I kept looking over and I was like, he's really not okay. Like, what is going on? And he was just not getting fucking hard. And then we kept trying other things, or like we'd play with each other. In the end, I sort of just like put him in the background and us three were doing things. And it went really well. He just was, in my head, he wasn't having a good time. I thought, he obviously hates me being with another man. This is awful. Like, but I was like, well, just go along with it until something happens. And then I did more stuff with the girl and everything. Anyway, it all happened, and somehow he came, and he's another one that came and he wasn't very hard. This seems to be like a reoccurring thing. But anyway, we did it. We went on the way home. As soon as we left the house, he was like, I'm so fucking ill, and you made that girl sit on my face. This is fucking awful. It was all. Apparently he couldn't even breathe, like for snot. And then there's this vagina on his face, and I'm like, yes, sit on his face. It'll be great. Go on. And they're like sucking this cock, and I'm like, go on, eat it. Eat more of it. And then he's there like slowly dying underneath it, shivering and shaking and sweating, and then. But he survived. He's fine. We're all good. Gravy
I don't
baby.
get the whole swinging thing. Like, for me, it's like so mad. But he gets it. Like, he's you're okay with it all. But I'm like,
there's this whole presumption as well. I think about swinging that it is that you like don't love each other, or that the man is a cook and all this. But that's not really it. Like, it's not. I think, because I know, I can tell what you think. I can tell that you think, like, I wouldn't let my girl, like, fuck another guy. That's what you think, isn't it? But
that's what I think, yep.
But that's, like, I don't just go off and fuck another guy. I don't do that. Like, if obviously there's certain things I do for work, which is one thing. And if I'm going to meet someone to film for work, I know that person, trust that person, have met that person before, have seen that they've got STD certs within the last couple of weeks and everything. My husband will be there with me. Like, he's not in the room, but he is there, and I'm safe. And when we do it for pleasure, which is obviously what we were already doing anyway, since we started swinging before we were filming it, it's a lot. Like, we don't just it's nothing about feelings. It's sex. It's not feelings. We go home and we actually appreciate each other more. Like, our relationship, which was always great. Obviously, we've been together 10 years. Our marriage has always been great. It's just this, like, we flirt with each other more now, and we're like, we have even more trust for each other. Why would we need to go and do anything sneaky when we have that? Like,
So I feel like it normally, when you go swinging, it's normally older people, right?
I think it depends. I think that's like a bit of it's
dependent on where you go.
Yeah, and you can go to events that are specifically for younger people too.
But normally it comes down to how you think over time, and then you realise you can have fun together and have pleasure together and end up trusting each other more. So a massive fear in relationships normally trends from they're going to cheat, they're going to do this. But when you're doing it together, you feel like the trust is even more, because you feel like they're not going to cheat because you can fuck people together.
Yeah.
And then the reclaim sex after that you have is super passionate, and it's like it's in ourselves as a male to want to claim her back. So you aggressively feel horny.
It's just beyond me, mate. I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, even like a girl, like even
if your girl suggested
another girl, no, it's not happening.
Cap.
No,
really?
What do you mean cap? I've had that happen before, and I said no.
Bro, there's no way.
I wouldn't even want the partner that I'm with to kiss another girl.
But there was a time where we'd been together about a year, so we were quite young, and there was a Halloween party, and there was this girl, and she was gorgeous, and she was like, would you have a threesome with me? And I was like, oh my God, yeah. And he was like, no, he wasn't okay.
Another girl?
Yeah. And I was like, because I've always been bisexual. So I was well up for it. I was like, yeah, I can eat Fanny again. Like, best, like, favorite thing. But obviously so I was well up for it, and he was like, no. And she was like, well, what if we're just playing and you watch? But he was like, no, I'd feel like you were cheating on me. And I was like, that's okay, I get it. Like, and then I never like was going to explore that again. But obviously over time, he has come to where he was like, when I've mentioned things in the future, and he hasn't done it to please me, he's come round to that, and like you said, the reclaim sex, like we come home and we are so close. It's like, I know it's not quite the same, but you watch porn and sometimes everyone can admit no, seriously, you know, when you watch
I feel
porn,
so close to my partner when another man fucks her.
no, you know, when you watch porn and you're like, oh my God, what did I watch? That was a bit weird. And you feel like you've just orgasmed and you're like, right, close, bye. Yeah,
Post-nut clarity.
Yeah. It's kind of like, but then, and you don't go away after the porn and you're not thinking about the person from the porn. You're not like, I wish I was with them instead of my partner. It was just fun. But do you know what I mean?
I
While
don't
you're
watch
watching
porn
it.
either. Or masturbate.
Fuck off.
I haven't masturbated in
Fuck off.
7 years.
What?
Yeah, same.
What?
So that's what
How do you even know what your dick bends like? How do you even know how big it is?
He said he doesn't watch porn or masturbate. What's that got to do with his penis coming
Like, you
out?
obviously look at it. Why is it hard then?
Because I'm having
wood.
sex?
Oh, of course, I forgot about that.
That's a thing.
It's not dead.
Oh yeah.
It's just some limp thing.
No,
Never on your own, and you think, ooh.
No. And
Surely.
I hate watching porn. I think porn's like the devil. I think it's so bad for you. Like, you ruin actual sex for yourself by watching porn because it's not what sex is actually like. You start to think, yeah. I guess OnlyFans is probably better than watching porn because
Yeah.
it's more real.
It
I only
is
watch my
more
own.
real.
Yeah, I only really watch my own porn. Like, because it's when you're editing and you're looking through, you're like, fucking hell, that was good. And then you're like, bloody hell, I'm going to have to do something about this. You know, you're just like, just trying to work here. And then you're just like, right, I'll have for 5 minutes and then I'll go back to that. And then you can think properly afterwards.
Have you had any weird, like, swingers meets or anything that made you feel uncomfortable? Or...
What are you laughing at? The guy, no, our first couple swap. I feel horrible when I talk about this, in case he ever sees this thing. But
You will.
We'll send it to him.
please don't. Our first ever couple swap was a bit of a disaster, and I feel like, do you know what? It was because he. So it was our first time doing a swap, and I kind of had seen the girl, and I think that's what I always do. I clock a girl that I'm into, and I'm like, oh yeah, but then I kind of forget to look at him. So then I end up with the dodgy end of the deal because I've picked him a really fit girl and I'm more into her. But obviously then I forget that if we're going to do a swap, I end up with the guy. Does that make sense? So if I need to look at them both. Anyway, it wasn't that. It was just, well, I just thought she was really, really hot. And then I was with him. We kind of did a bit of a, so we did a couple swap, but it was our first time. We were about a meter away from each other, something like that. So it wasn't like a foursome. It was literally like, it was a bit, we were like separate. Do you know what I mean? Not far away, but far enough that I felt like I couldn't go to him, hi, and cock block him while he's having sex with her, if that makes sense. And this guy, I'm like bouncing on him. And he came and he farted really loud. And obviously this is a swingers club, so there's other people fucking in the room and everyone kind of goes, and I'm like looking around the room like, that wasn't me. Like, you know, it was a bit, but it was just, and I think he must be one of them guys that can keep going even when he's came, because he's like trying to get me to keep, he's like holding my hips, like trying to get me to keep bouncing on him, even though I know, and I'm like, you've just farted. Like, and there's a cummy condom in me and I don't want to carry on bouncing and not into this anymore. And I like looked at Lee, but I don't want to cock block him and stop him when they look like they're having the best time ever. So I'm like, this is great for him. And I just felt really kind of, and that was our first. So it was a bit like, whoa. And obviously he was a virgin before then. So I was like, okay, like he's now got someone to compare me to.
So this is the first girl that he has slept with since...
Other than me, it was the first, yeah.
Wow.
And so it was a bit of I went home and I had a cry. Like, I was like, no, we're never doing that again. And he was like, that's fine. If you never want to do it again, we don't have to ever do it again. But then a couple of days went and I was like, maybe we'll try it again. And now, obviously, we've done it a fair few times and we do it for filming now as well. So, you know, sometimes it's just for pleasure, sometimes it is for work and we film it. And sometimes it's just a girl that joins us, or sometimes there hasn't been a guy that's joined us this far, but we've spoken about that for film. I don't know, maybe for pleasure as well, but we have had either a girl join us or a couple join us and swap and join, like more like a foursome scenario, and that's all been good.
We'll start with you. What does your family think of you doing OnlyFans?
So the beginning of this year, my family, well, my mum knew a little bit. I didn't really explain to her too much what I did. I just said like there's pictures and videos, blah, blah, blah. And then my dad's 85. So I thought there's no point trying to explain to my dad like what I do, because
Your dad's 85?
Yeah. Because he's not going to get the way of the world. He's not going to get that people take their clothes off and make money. So I thought there's no point me explaining it to him. He's probably never going to find out. How is he going to find out? So I got this horrible, evil half sister who already knew, but for some reason decided like recently to take it upon her to print everything out of, not everything, but a lot of stuff of like incriminating things with me and like underwear and blah, blah, blah. Print it out to show my dad. Like, he would have never have come across any of that ever.
We know why.
Who did that?
My half sister.
She printed out your nudes and stuff.
Nudes, like lingerie, yeah, like said like this is what your daughter's doing.
Realistically,
Printed it out.
Printed it. That's how old my dad is, and how old my half sister's like 50 odd.
Why
they're
would
all-
she print out your nudes to
Because
show your dad?
she wanted the family business.
Yeah, so my dad's quite like well off and stuff, but she's like trying to like make me look worse.
Did it work?
No, me and my dad are like closer than ever.
Never mind that. Tell them, what did you get instead? It's even better. I love this story.
So
Sorry.
I've always been like homeless, like always. Like I've never been able. Is that what you're on about?
No, I'm talking about. Would you rather be in the family business with her fucking sister, or have?
Yeah. So I've always been like homeless and blah blah blah, and then I
Homeless?
lived. Yeah, so I've never really had a safe place to live. So I tried to get a house, like somewhere to live, by converting like a double-decker bus into my house, and then that didn't work out. Well, it did work out, but wherever I parked it, someone had an issue with
Did
it.
you not think just get a house?
Wait,
Anyway.
you had a double-decker bus.
Yeah, but a double-decker bus was only $3,000. You can't get a house for $3,000 at the time, anyway.
It was amazing. She did that shit up, and it looked so good. She's
It was
so
smart.
like, what's the word?
So
Creative.
how do
Like
you
a
have
London
like
double
electricity and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
How do what?
How do you have electricity? Do you have to keep
Solar. It's flat, isn't it? The roof. It's all solar, and I
That
have
would
like
be
these massive fat batteries.
That would be cool to have to like travel maybe,
think-
but not as a house.
I think if I lived like London area, they would have accepted it more. But because I live like North Wales and it's really pretty and nice, wherever I put it, it was an issue.
I'll tell you this now: if you had that in London, you would not be safe.
What?
Yeah,
You'd have all your belongings in this thing parked outside, mate. It's getting robbed.
I had a ring doorbell on it.
Oh, I'm sure that will keep you safe.
Was it one of the buses where you could just jump on? Or did it actually have a door?
I had a door. I put a proper door on it that you lock it, like a shed door. It sounds shit, but it's really nice. Anyway, I raffled this bus off for £15 a ticket, and that all happened.
How much did you get? How many
And probably
tickets?
broke even, so probably cost me about 15 grand to do, and then I got about 15 grand out of it.
You sold 1,000 tickets for your bus.
Is that how many it was?
Well, if you said 15 grand and you were selling them for £15
£15 ticket.
You did sell a lot
Yeah,
of tickets.
it went on for a bit. Like
Quick
I
maths.
dragged it out a bit. Anyway, the girl that this isn't where I was going to be going. The girl that won the bus didn't want the bus, so I had to give her all the earnings I'd made from this bus, and obviously I would have made more from the tickets, and then I had to sell it privately, which didn't work out as good because it's harder to. Anyway, this isn't where I'm going.
No, you're talking about your mortgage. Well, it's not even.
What the fuck
You're
is
talking-
this story?
This story is going
you
all
lot
over the
don't-
place.
What are you lot waffling about? Something about a bus. So
You
I
said
can't
Anyway, I
worse
had
than
nowhere to
me.
go, and I was living in this house, and then my sister
house,
was
a
like,
bus.
"No, another time,
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
matter."
And then a horse
what
lorry.
what was the relevance of the bus?
Because I was saying I don't live anywhere, and then I lived in a horse lorry, then I lived somewhere else.
In a horse?
In a horse lorry. And
That's
then
the
I
fuck
lived
is
in
a
this.
horse lorry?
To carry a horse in.
But it was smart.
You lived in that.
I've still got it.
The fuck, mate?
Then I was living in like a chalet.
Just
and
get
then
a house.
I've got one now anyway. So basically, I came out of my dad's family business and got this house. That's where the story was going.
Wow, all of that for that.
No, wait.
Even I'm
Fucking hell,
tired.
hard work,
That's
isn't it?
even mad. Can we move on? Can we move on?
Let
I
me
hate
tell
it.
your story. That is such...
Oh no, here we go.
shit.
45 minutes to the story.
No, move on.
We
It's
get
boring.
it. She lived in a horse.
Yeah, I lived in a horse. End of that.
No, look at how quick I can do this. You ready? She has a...
No, I don't want to go there. We didn't even just to move on.
Go
Boring.
on, you tell us.
Go on, really quick.
You got 30 you got 15 seconds.
Okay, her shitty evil half sister who wanted the dad's business printed out all her shit, sent it to the dad, and then her dad was like, obviously he was shocked by it first, but then he was like, do you know what? I'll give her what she wants. I'll
enough.
No,
That's
no,
15 seconds.
no,
15
wait,
seconds.
Drama and all that, raising it all up.
He was like, right, yeah, I'll take you out the will so your sister gets the business. That's what she wants, whatever. But I will buy you a house outright. He bought her a house. She doesn't even have to pay a mortgage. She now owns a big ass house in North Wales.
Well,
it used to be a bank. It's huge.
How much
3
is
stories.
how much is the will worth though?
Fucking millions.
How much
It's
is the
not
house?
actually a nice story. It's horrible.
Yeah, but do you want to own a business with her, or do you want to be mortgage free in this big ass old bank house
the multi-million pound business?
Millions.
No, now you never have to speak to her again, that fucking bitch. And you've got this badass house, mortgage free, all paid.
Well, how much is that house?
200 grand. Probably.
Yeah,
200 grand.
I didn't know the bit about the fact that it was millions, but I still think this is a
she got the
great
short
outcome.
end.
How
I
she
got the
told
short
that
end.
story, just I understood that 100%.
I got taken away.
I can.
So she was talking about a horse and then the
I know
London
you did.
bus.
I didn't know where I was going at all. I
was-
couldn't remember
wheels
where
on the
that
bus
was
go
going.
round and round.
And you-
started
All,
singing
all I
that
wanted
song.
to know is what the fuck your family thought of you doing
Oh
OnlyFans.
shit, yeah. So that we're really close now, me and my dad, and she's still a cunt. That's it.
It actually brought them closer
Oh,
together.
bro, can we just get on to the point? Your cousin subscribed to your OnlyFans. How did that happen? But please,
Maybe we should
keep
start
it
with
short and sharp. Stick to the fucking point. Don't start talking about something else. So this one time I raised a chicken. How did your cousin subscribe to
thought
your
he did
OnlyFans?
So, I once had a new subscriber that said, "Why are you laughing? I'm being quick. I'm being quick."
It's not laughing.
I had a new subscriber, and
One
I was
time I
like,
had a new chicken.
and a new chicken. I recognised that username. That's what I thought, and I was like, I recognise this username, and I typed it into Instagram, and I realised that was my cousin's Instagram username.
Bro, why is your cousin using his Instagram username as his OnlyFans name?
I don't know whether he doesn't realise that people can see what their username is.
Is he your first cousin?
I was going to say that.
No, he is. So actually, no, he's my half step cousin.
Your half step cousin.
Still,
the fuck is
still
that?
weird. I spent every Christmas with him growing up. So my mum has a half brother. My nan's first marriage.
Oh,
So my nan-
this is going to be
already.
impossible, mate. We're not going to get this.
But he's still
He's your cousin.
What's-
He's been
what's-
part of your family.
I don't know what a half-step cousin is.
Neither do I. But he's been
Wait,
part
is
of
he
the
my
family.
half step cousin? He's my half. He's not blood related.
All right,
He's my uncle's. He's my uncle's wife's son. Oh,
Have you been-
if anyone
Did you
knows
grow
him
up-
now, they know who he is.
yeah. Did you grow up with him?
Yeah.
Did you-
We
Okay,
were
so
every
he's like
every
your cousin.
Christmas together growing up.
So he's like your cousin.
He's my mum's brother's stepson.
Have you been pretending to be stuck in the washing machine again?
No. Nah. Don't, that turns me on. That does, I have a bit of a thing for that.
Wait,
don't know why.
because we
Sorry.
stick to it. So your cousin has subscribed to your OnlyFans.
Yes.
Has he messaged you on there?
I messaged him first. I went,
You messaged your cousin
yeah, I was like, what the
on
fuck?
OnlyFans saying what?
What are you doing here?
Do you want to buy this content?
No, I said,
Did
what?
you give him the family discount?
Oh, no. Wait, that's not a thing. No, sorry. I was so confused. Sorry. No. I recognised the username, put it in Instagram, realised who he was. I messaged him. I said, what are you doing here? And he went, never mind me. What are you doing here? And he went, I got the shock of my life. And I was like, why have you subscribed to me? And he said, some dickhead lad in work got hold of my phone. And I was like, that's not fucking true. You've got to put your payment details in to subscribe. Like, how would someone in work know that I'm his cousin and subscribe to it. No, he has to pay to. No, he wanted to see
So
my
did he-
vagina.
Did he buy any content?
Well, I do no PPV. Everything is on my wall. You just pay for my, like Netflix.
How long has he been subscribed for?
No, he unsubscribed once I messaged.
Yeah, 'cause what-
I called him out. He said, I'm unsub now, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he changed his username.
Probably.
That's what the fuck he did.
Or jizzed and left.
Jizzed and left.
Yeah. Probably came to his realizations about what he's doing.
Normally when someone who I know subscribes to me, I get like a bit of a fanny flutter, like, oh, you wanted to see my fanny? Like, I don't know why. You know, like when I'd recognise their name, I'm like, you naughty. You know what I mean? But not with Nichols, and that was a
Josh
bit
Spooner
weird.
subscribed later on.
Josh Spooner would never
my
use
fanny
his
will be
username.
tingling.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
What are your family meals like now?
Well, I haven't seen him since, except for I did see him at my dad's funeral. That was awkward. He stayed away. It was one of them, like, hi, and then he stayed outside for the whole thing.
Why
Like,
don't you you should film a bit of content with him.
Are
Was
you
he honest
fucking messing? My cousin.
Yeah. Are you fucking messing?
Are you fucking messing? No.
Why not? That'd sell. If he's your actual
He's
cousin.
only your half
He's only your half step cousin.
step cousin.
So long as you don't have kids with him, it's fine. Like
As long as it's not blood.
The awkward thing is
normal in my culture.
and
Yeah, their uncles also their fathers in his culture.
don't, that's Jeremy
I
Kyle
can hear
all
you
over.
smile.
Were you on Jeremy Kyle?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Were you actually there?
So are you gonna have sex with your cousin or what? I'll subscribe if you guys do that.
Don't, I'm thinking about it now. That makes it weirder.
Message him.
This is the problem. No, I shouldn't have done this. I should not have done. I'm like Hagrid. I should not have said that. Do you know when? What
What kind of content would you film with your cousin?
Oh, you're
You're
making
a
me feel
dick.
like a weirdo.
What would you film?
I'm gonna have to just film with some random guy and be like, my cousin. Oh no, no.
Or maybe like you could do it in like the forest on a Land Rover,
Like a
and he could fist
pixie?
you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I could be like a little fairy in the forest.
Oh,
Cousin
cousin,
Fairy.
what have you been doing? Should we role play it?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Go on. All right. Well, am I the cousin?
Yeah.
No, you're Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
Wait, no, he's not Daisy. You're the cousin.
No, I know.
Yeah, sorry, she made it weird. Go on. Go on.
I've had a fantasy about you for so long.
Wait, like
Wow,
how
all of
long?
our-
Like since like Christmas dinner, kind of
All
long.
of the family
or-
meals. I've just wanted to see your pussy so bad.
Oh my god, no! This is weird. This is so weird. You are a nonce. It's not okay. This is not okay. But then
So-
I don't know.
I feel like you could make some hot content with that.
I feel like
I'm
that's.
getting a bit flustered already.
I don't know what my fanny's doing. I don't know.
So
Am
you used to be
could
fat,
I-
right?
Yeah.
Do you have a fat girl's pussy?
Oh, yeah, I do. Because I do. Somebody once subscribed to me and was like, you were a big girl once, weren't you? And I was like, how do you know that? And he was like, you have a fat vagina. You're a slim girl with a big girl's vagina.
So fat. So
What does a fat girl
a
pussy
fat-
look like?
Puss.
What is that? Right, sorry. I think it's just a bit podgy. I think it's cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like plodgy.
What?
Well, I said podgy.
Plodgy.
Is podgy the
Plodgy.
same thing?
What's plodgy?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe,
actually know
maybe
if
that's
it-
just my vocab. To be fair.
What does a plodgy pussy
It's
look
just
like?
like a bit like, well, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe, I don't
Could
know.
you
I think,
grip it? Could you grip it like that and just lift you up?
It's a
yeah.
little flubber.
Like
Call
Darth
it
Vader.
that, no. Darth Vader. Don't.
I don't know why I'm pretending I've never seen it.
If you talk about Darth Vader, I'll get emotional. I can't cope with it. I only started Star Wars not long ago for the first time, and I didn't know you were supposed to start on episode 3, and I started on
here we
episode
go.
1. No.
What happened?
Don't, because I will actually cry. I didn't know. I didn't know who
You
he was
messed
going to
up
become.
that. You messed up that the whole scenario of it.
But he literally just gave Natalie Portman the necklace, and I was like, why doesn't Yoda believe in him in the first film? Like, I was so upset. I just thought that Yoda was a dickhead. I thought that Samuel L. Jackson was a dickhead because they don't believe in Anakin. And now I understand why they didn't believe in Anakin.
See how you feel right now?
Yeah.
This is how your cousin feels, that you can't fuck
won't.
your pussy.
Oh, I'm going to have to shag him, aren't I? Don't. Maybe for Christmas. Who knows?
You could do a couple swap. Has he got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but that's even worse. Why have I mentioned it on this? Because I know that I never tell anyone who any of my subscribers are, because this might make me a really bad girl code girl. But if your boyfriend subscribes to me, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to tell you.
Wait, have you just outed that he's got OnlyFans and he's got a
He's not
bird?
got OnlyFans.
No,
No, but he had OnlyFans.
Where he subscribed to me and he had a partner. So I know.
Is it his current partner?
I don't know if they're still together. I've not looked at him again. This was like 2 years ago. This was when I first started. It was probably a nosy thing. He probably showed me auntie and uncle. They're probably wanting to get in on it.
It's probably why you've not
Shag
had
me.
Christmas since.
Is his
We're gonna
girl?
have a family
Is his girl
bukkake.
fit?
Sorry.
Is his girl good looking?
She's pretty, yeah.
There you go, lad. Sorted you right out.
Are you shagger? But I'm not shagging my cousin.
I don't know if we rewind 20 seconds.
I came here thinking I'd never shag my cousin, and now I'm going home like, maybe I'll shag my cousin. No, I'm not.
That's what happens when you come on the reality check.
Yeah, you stop thinking about.
Oh no, because if my other cousin sees
What if he's
this,
so
if
good?
my-
He's gonna get jealous.
What if he's like so good, like he's like smashes you like unbelievably, and now all you want to do is fuck your cousin?
I don't think all I'm going to want to do is fuck my cousin.
And then every meal you go to, family meal, you're just there under the table sucking your cousin's dick
Oh my god, no.
whilst your dad watches.
My dad is dead.
Oh, fucking.
My
my
dad died
God.
3 months ago.
3 months.
Yeah.
And Schwan just said that.
Yeah.
Oh
Too soon.
my god.
Too soon.
Schwan.
So the weather's nice.
Yeah, what did you do? No, do you know what? My dad would be fucking laughing at that. No, he would have laughed at that. My dad was me as a man.
Yeah.
My dad literally messaged me like, what didn't he message me like?
He's gonna suck his cousin's dick.
Yeah, I thought that.
No, my dad. What? No,
Put
my
it in
dad
the wheel.
messaged me and said, "I'm watching Top Gun 2 and I've got a semi." My dad loved Top Gun. He was just like me. He was funny.
Imagine your dad with a semi.
You just imagine my dad with a semi, don't? Because now I'm imagining my dad with a semi. That's not normal. Stop it! My dad is going to be fuming. He's going
Josh,
to.
your face this whole podcast has been like just so confused.
Mate, this is a confusing episode.
I'm confused.
Have you ever sold any of your clothes, either of you?
Ooh, go on, you.
Yeah,
you
I've sold loads of things. Like, mainly just underwear and...
So you do wee stuff. Do you ever do poo stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Not
Here we
for
go.
me.
Not that level yet.
Not really,
You gonna
no.
progress to that?
No.
You gonna upgrade?
I could sell like little farts and jars. I could probably do that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about as much as I'd go.
Farts and jars.
People
Not
do
poo
really
stuff.
well from that.
You ever shout on someone whilst they're fucking
No, I'm not
in the
into
arse?
shit.
No, well, by accident.
Oh no.
You never
I did do
done
a
that.
video once where I was like trying to squirt a squirt out and a little nugget come out and I was like, do I send him that? Or do I just
What do you mean? A nugget of what?
Phew.
A nugget of poo
Yeah.
came
A Malteser. I have 3 things. I have 3 stories. Sorry, I need to stop.
But I sent it anyway because I thought if they're just dead horny, you'd probably quite like it.
out. What? They're squirting with a bit of
A
poo
nugget.
coming out?
Yeah. It was a very nicely formed nugget.
Where did it go to?
I was laid down and it just went and then I was like, oh
Where?
no.
Where were you
On the
laid
bed.
down? You
On my
pooed on your
own.
bed?
I suppose I did, but it was a nugget. It was like a rabbit nugget.
Please
I
tell
have
me the
rabbits.
first thing you did was pick it up and...
Well, I didn't know until I watched the video back and I was like, and I was like, and there was just a nugget
Wait, so
on the
you were
bed
sat in your bed...
with a nugget.
Let's not call it a nugget, it's poo!
A Malteser.
You sat in bed with a poo. For how long? Because you must have edited that.
I was near the end, so that it was the squirt, and then I was like, But I wasn't on the bed when I watched the squirt, and I went back to the bed, and there was a little poo there.
She farted in my face once.
I did
while
fart
ate
in
her
her
out.
face as well once.
Sorry, I was licking her out.
It's always during the squirts because there's a lot of pressure going on and all sorts. And
What am I doing?
All right, you got to sit back
Yeah, I'm not very good
and
at
bring the mic towards you.
Hello. She farted in my face when I licked her out. Sorry, I don't know why I looked at you deadly serious.
Our cameraman is blushing.
She did.
I did.
She was like, I'm gonna squirt, and she pushed, and I was like, I heard a noise, and I was like, was that a fart? And then I smelled it and I was like, that was a fart.
And she asked me, should she fart in my face?
She was like, yeah.
Do you have like IBS or
No.
something?
Sorry, that
I
was
don't go to the toilet very often, actually, so maybe that's the problem.
Just wait till you squirt and then you poo.
Yeah, and then I do it in
Just
people's
wait till you're in
faces.
bed.
Makes sense.
Oh my God. Why
And
we
you've sold, what have you sold?
Oh, do you know, I'm really excited about this because you asked me this question. You
Did I?
you just asked me if I've ever sold clothes or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh no, I'm boring. I've never done that. And then I was like, Hayley, what about you? And then I remembered that I have, but it was only actually like 3 weeks ago, which is why it's really new. I forgot, even though it was that recent. Something happened.
Fucking hell! What did you sell?
Point, mate. Yeah.
What did you sell?
No, it's a naughty story though.
Oh
Huh?
No, this makes
You
me...
just said you're going to
Mate,
publicly
you're gonna
fuck your cousin.
mate. You're like, what's going to be worse than
Oh,
that?
if my other cousin sees this,
No.
and
He's gonna be jealous.
No, he's going to think
did-
I want to fuck him, and I don't
What
mean you.
did you sell? That's going
I
to
told
stress
this
me out
down.
more.
Who's Frabba? Have you ever seen Anger Management? Adam
Oh,
Sandler. Good film.
no.
Okay, sorry.
Get to the point.
Okay, sorry. Good film. Right, anyway. What was I saying? Oh my God. So this guy, no, don't, because this is going to make me, no one's going to ever want to be my friend again. But this guy subscribed to my OnlyFans not long ago. This is about 3 weeks ago. He asked me if he could buy my knickers. I know him in real life. I know his girlfriend in real life. And he asked if he can buy my knickers, and I walked down to the local co-op and gave him them.
Wait, he works in co-op.
No, he doesn't work there. That's where we met.
Oh, did you?
You said
And I took
meet
them
me
off.
in co-op.
Yeah.
Why did you pick co-op?
Why not
Because I knew where
Sainsbury's?
co-op was, and it was within walking distance for me.
Are you friends with him?
I'm not friends with him. I
You're
know.
friends with her. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not friends with her.
No, I was once. I know her.
So she
Okay.
was.
Oh, don't make me sound horrible.
So you sold it. You sold.
80 quid,
No,
80 quid,
wait. Let me just get this. You sold your used panties to a friend of yours boyfriend in co-op.
80 quid's 80 quid, innit?
Yeah, I did. Maybe I'm not a girl's girl, but do you know what though? That could be a recurring customer, and I'm sorry, that pays my mortgage. My mortgage is getting paid. If I went,
£80 is your mortgage.
no, it's not. I mean all my customers. I
How
don't.
much did how much did you pay for your underwear?
80 quid.
You sold you sold your friend out for 80 quid.
I didn't sell my friend out because do you know what? I'm gonna say this to you, right? If every person I know, their boyfriend comes to me and I say to them, your boyfriend subscribed to me, and then he goes to all of his friends, don't subscribe to Daisy Evelyn because she tells your girlfriend that you've subscribed to her. Most of my subscribers probably have a partner. If I did, I've fucked my entire business. So no, I will never tell your girlfriend.
I can promise
if
you, your
subscribe to
business
me.
stretches further than the town you live in.
No, I know.
So I wouldn't be too concerned. But I'm telling you now, if Schwan had a missus and she came to me under the table and said, for 20 grand, give me your underwear. Do you know what I would do? I would go straight to Schwan. I wouldn't go to the
But
co-op.
you don't make a business.
Or-
Go to the co-op. No, I did.
We'd go
Do you
to
know-
a therapy session because why is she trying
Do
to
you know
buy
what?
Josh's underwear?
I'm not going to let you make me feel bad for it because this pays my bills. Like I actually find what I do now, one of the only things I've ever really, I'm autistic. I struggle in a normal working environment. So yeah, maybe but I'm not even going to say I've ended up in the wrong industry because it empowers me and it's healed me from a lot of things because I used to feel like I was not in charge of my own body before I did this. When I was in school, someone took photos off my phone that I took for myself and sent them round, and then every lad in school thought she's a slag and she's easy, and so then people took advantage of me, and once one guy took advantage of me, another guy was able to, and another guy, and I got to the point where I couldn't say no because I was scared. And
So you just shagged everyone?
Pretty much, yeah. And I used to hate myself, and I was easy, and I was scared of people, and I was scared to say no, and I hated who I was. And now I I'm able to say no to a man if he approaches me. I know my worth. I only put my content out there that I have seen it and I'm like, I feel like I look good and I like that and I'm happy with it and I put it out there. And what I do for my job has empowered me and it's healed me. And I know that there are, if someone says Daisy Eve Lane is the kind of girl that she will go and tell your girlfriend, I'm not just talking about locally, if people say she's going to go and tell your girlfriend that you've subscribed to her and that gets round and people are worried about subscribing to me in case I'm going to go and this guy subscribed to me, that is going to ruin my only source of income, what pays my mortgage, what pays my bills, what keeps me.
Yeah, we get that.
Okay, so
we're not saying that. We're saying
so I'm not
she was your friend, right?
She was once my friend. I haven't spoken to her in quite a few years.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna
Money over that.
I'm not going to put my business on the line. I'm not going to tell somebody, yeah, your boyfriend came to me because that could ruin.
I get all that,
business.
but you could have just said no. It wouldn't have affected your business, and it was only £80.
How many times has he bought anything else?
Well, that's the thing. It's not just £80 because he now is more likely to keep buying and to buy videos.
Has he?
He's bought videos since. He's still paying my monthly subscription fee.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I thought you didn't sell videos.
I do sell videos.
Monthly subscription fee.
No.
So
you said you don't.
What you'll get?
Because your cousin saw everything.
No. What I do is I do no PPV. So my page is £20 a month and all my videos are on there. But what I'm talking about are custom videos.
Customs.
So where someone pays per minute.
So he's requested custom videos.
Yes.
Interesting.
And I know you might feel like if my sister's husband asked for something, that would be a different story. If my sister's husband came to me,
I'm glad there's some lines.
Yeah, there's a line
there
there.
are. Because my sister's husband, I'd be like, that's my sister. No,
Yeah.
but I've never had a lot of friends. Like I've never had a lot of close friends. And I have to put myself first, and I have to put my income first, and my family first. I have to. That's
So I know you've put all your eggs in one basket doing adult work.
I have, yeah.
Have you not considered doing something that's not adult work?
No.
That's not tied to your vagina online?
No, because now that I've started doing this, I find it empowering. And
It might be empowering for you, but do you want kids one day?
no, and I hate when people say this. I'm infertile, so no, I can't have children.
You can adopt?
I can't because I'm a sex worker. I can't adopt.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've applied to foster and I couldn't. I got declined.
What about surrogate?
Well,
Is that not the same thing, sort of?
if you don't surrogate, so the NHS wouldn't accept me to surrogate under them. And if I wanted somebody to surrogate for me, as in a friend, and I chose somebody to surrogate, the amount of legal fees that go into it, you're looking at least 50 grand to surrogate. It's a lot of money. And
You would sell some more underwear then. Maybe your cousin could pay for it.
this is a hard one. It's getting personal. I don't think that sex workers should be ashamed of what they do. And I don't think that they should feel bad for having children. They're not bad parents.
No, I don't feel like that. I was just asking a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're saying you should.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I'm glad
about
then.
IVF?
I think you having somehow having a kid would be good for you.
Do you?
Yeah, I genuinely do, because everything has been so around you and you've been so fixated on how to make you better. But I feel like if you put your energy into something else, you might worry less because you'll be fixated on another being.
I don't want
to.
I don't want to have a kid now. My dad's gone. He wouldn't be here to see my kid. I don't have that family or around me to have. I don't have that support really to have a kid. So.
Well, this got deep real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Quick question. I just need to know, when did your dad have you?
I think he was 55.
What a player.
30
I
years
just need to know.
Same
Yeah.
as my dad.
Really?
My dad's 80.
Your dad's a G though.
Yeah.
My dad's G.
He's got a
He's
big
fucking
piece.
cool.
Dad's got a big piece.
Yeah, it always hangs out.
That's the
boxes.
next sentence you wanted to go with.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I've never seen my dad grow, but he's a shower, I guess.
Right, that wraps up this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for coming on. Thank you for being so honest and open as well. We appreciate that. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. Do all them good things there, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you,
Peace.
guys.